When you need to send the perfect rose bouquet, only one brand can say they've been the floral authority for 50 years. 1-800-Flowers. Why should you trust 1-800-Flowers? They hand-select every stem to ensure top quality. And with nationwide delivery, smiles and satisfaction are 100% guaranteed. And right now, when you order a dozen multicolored roses, we'll double it at no extra cost. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Order today at 1-800-Flowers.com/podcast. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/podcast.
You ever dreamed of leaving your 9-to-5 behind? That's a funny question. Of course, that's why you're listening to this podcast. But here's the other part of that question. You felt trapped by the uncertainty of starting from scratch? Yeah, me too. What if the key to unlocking your freedom was not in building, but in buying? Dive into the world of digital real estate with us today, where the stakes might be high, but the rewards, they are even higher. Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets of financial independence through the eyes of someone who's already walked the path less traveled. This, my friends, is not just a podcast episode. It is potentially your first step towards a life you've always imagined.
Hey there, audacious parents. Welcome to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast, where we're not just about surviving, we're about thriving. If you're tuning in, you're not looking for just another feel-good, pat-on-the-back kind of show. No, you're here because you're ready to disrupt the status quo. You're ready because you're here to challenge your limits and to step out of the comfort zone where we know growth never happens. This is not just your average, let's all be happy with our 9-to-5 lives kind of podcast. We're here to give you actionable strategies. We're here to dive deep into the world of side hustles, digital marketing, and smart income-boosting tactics. Why, you may ask? Because we're designed for parents like you, parents juggling family expenses, childcare, and the elusive me time. We're not just about making money, though. We're about designing a life that you dictate, not one that's been prepackaged in a soul-sucking 9-to-5 box. So, if you're ready to break free and design a life that aligns with your dreams, design a life that aligns with your family, you're in the right place. The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
What is up? What is up, my Dark Horse friends and family? Welcome to the threshold of transformation, where the quest for financial independence transcends traditional boundaries. We're going to venture into the realm of online business acquisitions in today's episode. We're going to reveal the magnetic allure of digital enterprises, a realm where freedom and finance converge to offer unprecedented opportunities for growth and autonomy. I am your humble host, Tracy Brinkman, the voice behind the Dark Horse Entrepreneur, author, entrepreneur. I've been in this game a long time, but today we're going to enter into the world of Stacy Caprio, a beacon for inspiring digital nomads. Her odyssey from the confines of a day job to the liberation of digital nomadism, I think it epitomizes the journey that many of you, myself included, dream, but few dare to embark on. Stacy's story is not just about change. It's about revolutionizing one's approach towards work and life. Through her eyes, we're going to explore the initial allure of online business, a domain where control over one's income and time transforms from a mere aspiration into a tangible, I can hold it right here in my hands, reality. But what does it mean to be free? Think about that for a second. What does it mean to be truly free, especially as an entrepreneur? Stacy captures this essence in a moment of clarity, telling us that, quote, when income from assets that you control exceed your monthly expenses, that's when you're truly free, unquote. Yeah, those are her words. This profound insight isn't just a statement. I believe it's more of a manifesto for the modern entrepreneur out there, especially the digital entrepreneurs. It signifies a shift from the traditional rat race to a life where your endeavors, your work, and your investments work for you, offering you not just financial security, but a boundless lifestyle unchained from geographical and conventional constraints. You know what I'm talking about, right? This is what we all want. Let's dive a little bit deeper into Stacy's story. And in this deeper dive, we're going to uncover the trials and the triumphs that mark the path of a digital entrepreneur. Her journey, I think, is really a testament to resilience, to ingenuity, and to the spirit of those who are willing to dare to redefine the parameters of their professional lives in pursuit of something greater. And this pursuit can be whatever it is to you, but I think a big part of it is a life where work serves not as a tether, not as a rope that could be dragging you down under, but as a gateway to personal fulfillment as well as freedom. Now, a journey into the heart of digital entrepreneurship is with using Stacy Caprio's journey. We want to use her as a beacon for this yearning for breaking free from the 9-to-5. Her initial foray into the world of online business was a leap into the unknown, much like many of us has taken. It was filled with potential. We all think about this. Oh my God, here's all the great things I could do with it. Maybe we do it. We figure ourselves up this Excel worksheet. Well, if I did this and this and this happened and got 20% of that and 15% of this and 1% of that, here's what I can make in a year.
The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
Yeah, but then come the challenges. And it seems like it's fraught with challenges. And Stacy's no different. Stacy's venture began with enthusiasm, much like all of us, right? She dove into the digital deep end. Each website purchase was a door to all these possibilities we were just talking about, all these calculations on that spreadsheet I was just talking about. But not all of them opened up to the world of success. There were technical glitches. There were unexpected maintenance fees. There was the elusive nature of web traffic. It seemed to turn all these opportunities into a complex puzzle. But Stacy was undeterred, as many of us had been. And as many of us are going to have to be. Stacy was undeterred. She knew that within each of these challenges lay a hidden lesson. Something she can learn, something she can, that the silver lining in that cloud, in that storm cloud. So what'd she do? She embraced the art of due diligence. It became a beacon guiding her through the fog of all of her digital acquisitions. This wasn't about finding the perfect business. No. This was about uncovering one that had potential, a diamond in the rough, as it were, that with the right touch, with the right care and loving and insight, could shine brightly, both literally as well as financially. The turning point came not in a single epiphany. No, that's what we all think is going to happen. If this one thing would just happen for us, everything would get better. No, the turning point did not come with a single epiphany. It came through a series of revelations, a series of missteps, and each misstep, each stumble, each bumble, each fall, each faceplant in the digital landscape was a lesson in disguise. Stacy's mantra? Stacy's mantra actually evolved. It became a reflection of her journey. Stacy's mantra became, every misstep in the beginning is not a failure. Remember, I say this all the time. It's not failure, it's feedback. Every misstep in the beginning is not failure, but a stepping stone towards mastery. We all need to make that our mantra as well. It's in this realization where Stacy had a watershed moment. The challenges of her early ventures once could have been viewed as daunting obstacles, and actually to her they were. They became the foundations on which her now digital empire was built. Her story, my friends, is a testament to the transformative power that lies within the Dark Horse resilience. And I just did an episode about this over on Your Success DNA, so you might want to go check that out. But her story is a testament to this transformative power of Dark Horse resilience. It's a reminder that in a world of online entrepreneurship, the path to success is paved with lessons that we're going to have to learn from each stumble, each bumble, each fall, each faceplant. Yeah. As we close this particular chapter of Stacy's journey, we're reminded of that Dark Horse resilience that is required to navigate in the digital frontier. In any frontier, it could be brick and mortar. Her story is not just one of success, but I think it's more of a blueprint for turning challenges into stepping stones, right? It's more of a blueprint to guide all of my aspiring digital nomads out there on the path to financial independence. Let's peel back the layers of Stacy Caprio's success a bit. And when we do that, we're going to uncover a bit of strategic brilliance that underpins most of her moves. Her approach to acquiring online businesses is both a bit of an art and a science. It's this delicate balance of intuition and a little bit of analysis as well. And you heard me right. Acquiring. She didn't start something on her own. She went out and looked for businesses and did a little bit of analysis and put in a little of her intuition and bought them and brought them into her digital landscape. Stacy's journey begins with a meticulous screening process, a hunt for hidden gems in that vast expanse that we know as the internet. She looks beyond just the numbers. She starts seeking out sites that have evergreen content, stuff that's going to be just as valuable tomorrow as it is today and as it was yesterday, topics that remain relevant and that will be valuable over time, ensuring a steady flow of organic traffic.
The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
But the true test, I think, lies in her ability and yours in recognizing potential. See, Stacy built a keen eye that discerns the untapped opportunities within the sites that she was looking at. It could be SEO. It could be content depth. Maybe their content is shallow. It could be community engagement. Her philosophy resonates in her own words. Quote, "In the digital marketplace, it's not just about buying. It's about recognizing potential and then acting on it." Unquote. Yeah, she didn't just look at the site for what it was. She looked at it for what it could be. If you could buy something for $500 and put in $400 worth of work and elbow grease and love and attention, SEO, content depth, and start building up a community engagement and turning into something else, something better, brighter, shinier, more lucrative, would it be worth it? Yeah, see? So she goes out there and she starts looking at the sites. With a chosen site just within her grasp, Stacy embarks on the journey of transformation. She delves into optimization strategies, which we just talked about. From enhancing the user experience, think about this. How many times have you gone to a website, you're like, God, this sucks, and you dip out, right? So she would enhance the user experience, and then she'll go on to expand the site's content footprint. And everything that she did was aimed at boosting revenue and securing that website's foothold within the digital terrain. Yet, and here's a warning that Stacy puts out there, yet Stacy warns of that seductive call of what we'll refer to as fad sites. You know what I'm talking about. You've all seen them. Those sites that ride that wave of maybe hard-peaking, fast-dropping temporary trends. No. Stacy advocates for the foundations to be built on sustainability, right? She's going to caution us against the volatile nature of all those transient interests that kind of come and go. They're in and they're out. And maybe they're even cyclical. They come in, they go out, and then 5 years later, they come in and they go out again. Well, that's a 5-year wait you're going to have to rely on. Well, meanwhile, there's all those websites that are out there that are far more stable, to have a constant flow. So as we journey with Stacy through this intricate web of digital acquisitions, we're reminded of the depth of strategy involved in each one of her decisions to buy. Heck, I think her story could be a masterclass in the art of digital investment. It's a bit of a blend of patience, insight, and strategic foresight, right? You got to be patient to look around and find the right investment. You got to have the insight to see past what it's doing now and the strategic foresight seeing what it could be. So what we've just talked about here, we've traversed the landscape of digital entrepreneurship a bit through Stacy's eyes. We're uncovering some strategic pillars that guided her to her path of success. Her journey, I think, is a beacon for all of you out there right now who seek to navigate the digital marketplace with a bit of wisdom and a bit of vision, right? You don't have to build something brand new. You could buy something that's already built. But to do that, you're going to look for something that's consistent, got a good flow. Maybe it needs a little love, a little tender care to turn it into something that you see it could be. Okay, so now let me draw some insights from this tapestry of strategies and a bit of the story that we've shared already today as we step into a section of this podcast I lovingly call Whispered Wisdom. You see, in the digital marketplace, the allure of quick gains can often and quite easily lead you astray. Yet, a seasoned navigator, which I want you to become, knows that true north lies in sustainability and reliability. The cornerstone of our wisdom that I want to share with you today rests in a principle that Stacy Caprio herself champions. Always focus on evergreen content and verified revenue streams when considering a website purchase or a digital business purchase. This mantra is not just a guideline. This mantra is a beacon for all my digital entrepreneurs listening out there right now. If you don't want to start a business, go find one and buy it, whether that be a website, a digital online business that's already going, which quite probably would include a website. You may find a digital online business out there that doesn't have a website. Imagine how much you could jumpstart that puppy if you gave it a website. And I say that because I live up here in Wisconsin. I see so many businesses in this neck of the woods that are running completely off their social medias. No website at all. Woo! But let's get back to this mantra. Always focus on evergreen content and verified revenue streams when you're considering a website purchase, a digital, call it a piece of digital real estate purchase.
The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
Evergreen content. Let's go there for a second. Topics that remain relevant and useful over time. Yeah, this ensures a website's longevity. This ensures a website's resilience against the ever-shifting digital trends, those spikes, those dips, those falls that just seem to happen every year as the internet grows. It's the soil from which the roots of successful online business grows deep. It provides sustainability and nourishment through all of those changing seasons. All right, now, but here's the big but. What complements the timeless nature of evergreen content? Well, the assurance of verified revenue streams. That's what we mentioned. This is the 1-2 punch. One punch is the evergreen content. The second punch is that verified revenue stream. In a realm where numbers speak for themselves, numbers speak volumes, the discerning entrepreneur seeks transparency and proof that it's out there, ensuring that the digital asset that you're about to acquire, the digital asset in question, is not just a castle built on sand. You don't want that, right? So just do your due diligence. Now, the journey doesn't end with the wise choice. Okay, you've found that website, that digital real estate that you want to buy, and you've seen the opportunities. I can do a little of this, I can do a little of that. Here's how I can make it even better. And it's already got a proven revenue stream, so that should only go up. The journey doesn't end with that wise choice. The path of the digital entrepreneur and digital entrepreneurship is paved with a number of uncertainties and the need for constant adaptation, right? You're going to bob, you're going to weave, you're going to stick, you're going to move. Herein lies the importance of resilience and adaptability, my friends. Qualities that turn obstacles into stepping stones and challenges into lessons. Resilience and that dark horse entrepreneur gusto inside of you is going to be the shield that protects you against the storms of disappointment and setbacks. It's the inner strength that fuels the entrepreneur to rise after the fall, after that stumble, after that bumble, after that faceplant, to rise up and learn from every misstep. And adaptability, well, that, my friends, is the compass that guides us through all the uncharted waters, all the things we haven't even experienced yet, enabling you, my dark horse entrepreneur, to pivot, to bob, to weave, to evolve, and ultimately to thrive. So, as we reflect on these pearls of wisdom, he says sarcastically, let us embrace the virtues of evergreen content and verifiable revenue streams. Those two, I want you to take those. If you remember nothing else from this episode today, those are the two that need to stick deep inside your psyche. It's this fusion, evergreen content and verified revenue streams, fortified by resilience and adaptability in you, my dark horse entrepreneur. Those are going to mark the true digital entrepreneur. Yeah, it's this, let's call it this fusion of strategy and character. When you fuse those two together, you're going to find the keys to not just surviving, but flourishing in the digital wilderness. If we start to bring this episode to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on a bit of the journey that we've embarked. It might be a little confusing because Stacy wasn't here to speak her words. Instead, I kind of shared some of them for her. Her transition from a conventional career to a trailblazer in the digital marketplace, I think it's more than just a story. It's a bit of a roadmap for all my aspiring entrepreneurs out there. Stacy's dedication to selecting businesses with sustainable models, her commitment to understanding the intricacies of digital traffic, and her resilience in the face of each and every one of her setbacks has been instrumental in her success. I think what stands out most in Stacy's story is her strategic approach to her digital real estate investments. By focusing on evergreen content and verified revenue streams, she not only ensured the longevity of her digital assets, of her digital purchases, but also built a foundation of consistent growth, building one upon the other. This principle, while simple in concept, is profound in application. It offers a beacon for those navigating the tumultuous waters that is digital entrepreneurship. Again, don't want to start something on your own? Buy it from someone else. And I think, moreover, Stacy's journey underscores the importance of adaptability and learning. In a realm, in the digital realm where change is the only constant, her ability to pivot, her ability to be resilient, her ability to embrace new strategies and to learn from every transaction has been pivotal. These lessons extended well beyond the digital marketplace, touching the very essence of the entrepreneurial spirit. Now, I want to turn to you, my beloved listeners. Your journey, like Stacy's, is unique. It's filled with your own challenges and your own triumphs. I invite you to share your stories with me. Become part of this community. Heck, become part of the podcast. And let's value growth. Let's value resilience. And let's value the pursuit of financial independence. Whether you're just starting out or whether you're well on your way, your experiences are invaluable to this community. Go to darkhorseentrepreneur.com. Go down to that lower right-hand corner and you'll see a little microphone. Click on it. Leave your message. Leave your problems. Leave your success. Leave your ideas for future episodes. Be a part of this community. And for those that are poised to take their entrepreneurial spirit to the next level, I'm excited to introduce to you a comprehensive email course, 21 Days to a Profitable Side Hustle. This meticulously crafted little email program is a kind of your step-by-step guide to transforming ideas into action. Each day for 3 weeks, you'll receive exclusive content from actionable tasks to in-depth resources and some motivational emails, all designed to streamline your journey from concept to profitability. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Go ahead and join us on this transformative journey, and let's turn your side hustle dreams into reality. Visit the website. Go to darkhorseschooling.com/21 days. That's the number 2, the number 1, and the word days, D-A-Y-S. No spaces, right? darkhorseschooling.com/21 days and start forging your path towards success today. All right, my friend, thank you for hanging out with us. And remember, think successfully, take action.
Hey, my Dark Horse entrepreneur parents, thanks for tuning in. If this episode struck a chord, share it with a fellow parent hustler. Let's grow our tribe that thrives, not just survives. For more insights and a community that totally gets it, join our Facebook group at www.darkhorseschooling.com/tribe. Think successfully and take action.